Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for another Breakfast with Blaha, and today I'm having fat-free Greek yogurt and almond butter. Alright, let's talk about balance. Let's talk about fitness myths. This is something that I hate seeing all the time because my social media and my friends on social media tend to be, by and large, personal trainers, coaches, things like that. An enormous chunk, probably half of the people on my friends list, personal trainers. And I always see this stuff, or they're fit pros of some type. You always see, well, you've got to find balance in your life. Right? You don't want to spend too much time at the gym. Well, and I might agree with that part, actually, to be fair. Oh, you need to be able to do this with your diet. You need to have this ultra flexible diet and be able to eat 20% junk food every single day, just complete micronutrient devoid crap. Yeah, because that's what's going to make you recover from training and feel good and feel energetic for everything else you do in life. I would argue that's not balanced. I would argue that's extreme and it's stupid. Okay, but my opinion. Flexible dieting works for some people, not for everyone. And that's the way you have to look at it. People become zealots with this stuff. They do, they become zealots. You have to have balance. They have a cult of moderation. Not everyone can moderate. But this whole idea that you've got to find this balance in your life, that's fine if you don't have serious goals. Okay? And that's what people need to remember. You start talking about balance in your life, balance is not something extremely successful people have in their life or they pursue. It really isn't. You look at some CEO who has a business, who makes a 7-figure income. Do you think they have balance in their life getting to that point? No, really. Do you really think they have balance in their life? You think Michael Jordan or LeBron James had balance in their life? Really? No, they didn't. You know anyone who's a medical doctor? Did you watch them go through medical school? Do you think those people have balance in their life during that 8 years? Do you think they have balanced lives? My experience, they don't. So here's my question. Why do these people promote balance, that it's important to have balance in your life, when people who are really successful don't? It's a silly ass concept. So here's what I would say. If you want to be successful at something, you don't need balance. Put a better context. If training is really important to you, like let's say your physique. I don't care about physique. I think it's silly. But let's say it's your goal. If it's really and truly important to you and it brings joy to your life, wouldn't you rather have that joy and that accomplishment than balance? If your goal is to be strong, let's say your goal is to win powerlifting meets. Your goal is to win strongman events. Your goal is to win at weightlifting, which is Olympic lifting. Any of those. Let's say your goal is to win the CrossFit Games or to place well at the CrossFit Games. There's a hobby. And these are all pretty much hobbies for the most part. Why wouldn't you pursue that with all your extra efforts? In other words, if that is a truly important goal that brings joy to your life, why would you care about having balance in your life? Who cares about balance? Care about achievement, care about goals. And it doesn't matter what the endeavor is. I mean, in my case, my whole life revolves around strength. I am looking to break records. That's a goal of mine. Look at my life. My condo is essentially a gym because my living room and dining room, I've turned it into a gym with about $20,000 worth of equipment in it. It has a kitchen, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a walk-in closet. But that's not balance. That's not balance. Because I got 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and a kitchen. Everything else is a gym. That's not balance. You know why? Because balance doesn't matter. I have serious goals. Same thing, I occasionally treat myself when I'm on deloads or do vacations and stuff. My diet is structured around recovery. Everyone sees my diet and they always assume what I'm eating is about fat loss. It's not, because I'm not always cutting. I've done multiple bulks. I bulked in the last year. I bulked up past 240. Now I'm cutting and I want to compete at 198. Not about fat loss. I eat all these clean, micronutrient-rich foods for recovery. Because to me, recovery from my training is more important than balance. Because I have serious goals. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. People act like balance is somehow important. Balance doesn't bring joy to your life. Your achievements bring joy. For a lot of people, you might not be one of them. For a whole lot of people, achievement brings joy. Competing at a high level in something they enjoy doing. Okay. And competitors and other stuff, they don't have balance either. I know a lot of shooting competitors, they don't got balance in their lives. They spend a lot of their free hours reloading ammo, practicing. It's like their life is just as involved in shooting sports as mine is in strength training. Okay, they don't have balance in their lives. They don't. Same could be said of someone who's very successful in the military, maybe special forces. They don't have balance in their life. They have achievement. They have success. They have discipline. They don't have balance. Medical doctor doesn't have balance. Starting your own business and making a lot of money with a successful business, you can't have balance in your life and do these things. So the point I'm making here, this is a stupid ass idea. And actually, balance is the mantra of mediocrity. Like, people who have balance in their life is basically saying, well, I just enjoy having a balance of things in my lives and I don't care about achieving anything. I'm going to stay middle class or working class my entire life. And for some people, that's okay. If you take a sense of joy in your work and you provide for your family and you can provide for your family, that's fine. But it's not great achievement. They're probably never going to make a lot of money. They're not going to be successful at anything that is a competitive endeavor, unless they're just so genetically gifted that it doesn't matter. Okay? But I would point out, for those people, if they wasted on something like powerlifting instead of going into the NFL or the NBA, like if you have that good of genes for powerlifting, you could have been a multimillionaire athlete had you just played sports, got a scholarship and got drafted into some pro sport. But that aside, balance means you're never going to achieve anything above average. It's accepting that. Okay? And for a lot of us, a lot of people, it's just not acceptable. And it shouldn't be pushed. Like, if someone has serious goals, telling them that they need balance is actually harmful. You're actually harming their ability to achieve their goals. They don't need balance. They need to focus on their achievements as a high priority. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.